Hello everybody, Mr. Lego Lover 55 here, and today I have a big package. And this is a pretty exciting package because I just got a lot of the new summer 2026 Ninjago sets. I'm currently filming this in June, about like mid-June, and at this point the sets are currently available pretty much worldwide apart from a few countries. One of which includes the US, which is where I reside, unfortunately. However, that wasn't gonna stop me from getting these sets early, and perhaps it doesn't have to stop any of you as well. And we'll get more into that here in a bit. But for right now, let's go ahead and get this thing opened up.
It's my face!
Okay, now I am a little bit concerned because this package, as it arrived at my doorstep, literally the moment it arrived, was pretty beat up. In fact, there's actually a hole in the box here. This is an international order, so of course it was probably gonna see some wear, but this is quite a lot. Oh boy. Ooh, exciting, exciting stuff. So first up here we have Wildfire's Transforming Dragon Mech. This is one I remember I said I wanted quite a bit. Mostly for the Empress Mech. Go check out my summer set reveal video if you haven't already. Lots of paper. Oh my gosh. A lot of packing material. Gosh dang. That video has a lot of my thoughts on a lot of the upcoming sets here, including this one here. This is one of the Ninjago Legends sets from Duskfall this year. This is quite a dusty top, probably from all the packing material. This was one I wasn't super keen on getting day one, mostly because of the build on top of the skull being a little bit weak, and especially for the price, on top of this being based on something we literally know almost nothing about. And there's a reason I ended up picking this up, which we'll get into in a bit here. Oh yes, and we've got the Land Bounty. I know there's a lot of mixed opinions on this set, but I'm personally really excited for this. Second only to this set right here. This is the Legends Twin Titan Mechs. And man, it is a little bit unfortunate because I think most of these boxes are actually kind of beat up. Very sad that that's the case, but not the biggest deal. Okay, I'm gonna actually probably just put this on the back. Oh, okay. We've got some smaller sets here. We've of course got the Zilvar and Grimtack sets, the small $20 sets, as well as the cheapest set of the wave with Lloyd's Dragon Mech Battle Pack. This is probably one I'm going to end up getting multiples of later when it officially releases in the US here. But now there's actually one more set here that I ordered. And it's a bit of a shocking one because initially I didn't even want to get it. But there's a specific reason that I did, which goes along with some of the rest of these as well. And that is the Legacy X1 Ninja Charger. But yeah, initially I was not going to get this set because this is the third X1 that we've gotten from the Ninjago theme. The second Legacy version that we've gotten, I actually did a review on the original Legacy version. Definitely go check that out. I think the review still holds up pretty well. I do not know if I'll end up doing a review on this one. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. But the main reason I got this was because the site that I ordered from actually had it for a much cheaper price than it would have been had I bought it here in the US when it releases. Again, originally $90 set. Already feeling it. Does not feel like a $90 set at all, just based on weight and just the amount of stuff you're getting. The value is not great. In fact, I'd go so far as to say it's atrocious. However, the site that I actually purchased this set from, as well as the rest, had it for a much lower price. And that pretty much goes the same with all of these. Some of them are a little bit lower than others, and this is primarily the reason I ended up placing an order for all of these. And if you're wondering what site I used to actually acquire all of these and get them imported, it is going to be Zatu Games. I'll have the logo on the screen right now. Magical editing. Ooh. I'm actually just gonna hide behind the camera now since I don't really need to be there. Can also get a better look at my Bionicle blocking setup, I guess. But pretty much all of the new Summer Ninjago sets were listed on there for a lower price than what they are going to be retailing for in the US as of August 1st. And after doing the math, I calculated that getting them all from Zatu would ultimately end up being significantly cheaper than buying them here day one, which includes the X1 Ninja Charger. It was going for like $70 on the site, by the way, which is a much more fair and reasonable price for this set. And it saves me a lot of trouble because I'll actually be able to start on the final Legacy showcase, now that I've got the 2 exclusive figures from that set. And then you might be thinking, oh, what about like fees and shipping and all that? And again, I did the calculations. Even with tax, even with shipping, it ended up still being cheaper, which is shocking. Because not only am I paying for an overall lower total price, I'm also getting these sets early, at least for someone who lives in the US. So if you guys are interested in getting the sets early as well for a potentially cheaper price, definitely check out Zatu Games. I'll have them linked in the description. I actually have affiliate links for all of these sets, so definitely go check those out. I'll get a small percentage of it and it costs you guys nothing. On top of that, there's like a 5% off coupon that you can use if you purchase 5 sets, or I believe there's also a 3% if you purchase 3 sets. So again, if you guys are interested in any of that, definitely go check the links in the description. And I should also mention that even though I do have those affiliate links, this video is not sponsored by Zatu. I purchased all of these sets with my own money because I love Legos and Ninjago so much. I did this around last year as well when I got the Temple Bounty, and I'm hoping this will be a viable option for next year as well for the summer sets, because I imagine we're not going to be getting June releases anytime soon. If you guys are Ninjago content creators or aspiring creators, consider checking out the Crossroads Discord server, where you can meet and collaborate with a ton of other Ninjago fans and creators. But anyways, I gotta get building these, so that's about all I have to say. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building.